Hey, LeAnne with the Expert Real Estate Team. So this is the November market update. And just like always, I love using my Keeping Current Matters videos, or not videos, my slides. So I'm going to start out talking to sellers. So if you're thinking of selling your home, get it on the market now. So right now, things are there's a low inventory, so get out there now. 58% of those who are thinking of selling in the next 18 months think there's enough inventory, but there's not. So get out there now. The next few slides will tell you why. So listings increase in the spring. So the buyers that are out there now are serious. They don't have a whole lot to choose from. And I don't know if you saw our video that we did of all my agents talking about what we need for our buyer clients because we can't find it. Now is a good time to be a seller. So if you don't hear anything, hear that. Be a seller. So it's a good thing. April, May, and June is the time when most listings come to the market. So, get out there, get ahead of the curve. So especially if you're, looking to move yourself, let's get ahead of the curve and get things rolling. So inventory levels of single family homes, again, in April, May, and June, just go through the roof. So you have a lot better chance. It's all supply and demand. And you hear about it, but until you start thinking of it in terms of housing, I mean, if there's not a whole lot of inventory, and we're going to get into the absorption rates at the very end, if there's not a whole lot of inventory, that means prices go up. And I mean, I'm sure all of you sellers want high prices. We all do. So month supply, December through February is kind of the sweet spot for sellers. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Building permits. They are building houses, especially in northern Greenville County, like crazy. So, get out there. Let's see. Home prices, according to Lawrence Young, are rising too rapidly because of the housing shortage, and this lack of inventory is presenting home sales growth potential. So I like hearing when he comes out. He got his finger on the pulse. So new home inventory is not as strong as it was last year. Month supply wise, it's just they can't build them fast enough. Put it that way. So get out there and be a seller. Let's see. Let's jump to slide 24. I'm not going to make y'all see all of them. Rent. This is it. So if you are renting and thinking of buying a home, now is a great time. So it's a good time to be a seller. It's a good time to be a buyer because rates are going up and you're just paying for somebody else to, end up being an owner. Why not make it you? So rental rates are going up. So that's what that one I wanted to point out. Projected appreciation will slow, generally 3 to 6%. We're going to slow as we go through the election, which is fine. I mean, things are still appreciating. We are not going to see the recession that we saw, back in 08, 09. It just isn't going to happen. The tea leaves are not out there for it. Let's see, 27. So this, speaking of recession, in the last 5 years, our last 5 recessions, home prices have actually risen. So again, even if we do have a recession, which is a slowing of the GDP for 2 or more quarters, which, I mean, it can't be good forever. I mean, I talked about it the last time. So if it slows, that's okay. It doesn't mean the housing is gonna, be a catastrophe like it was in 8 and 9. So, I mean, that was just a perfect storm. So there was a Pulse-omics survey of top 3 triggers for the next recession, and trade policy, the stock market, and geopolitical crisis were the top 3. Housing slowdown came in down at number 9. So just don't see that happening again if that's something that you're thinking about. Let's see, we're going to go all the way down to slide 51. I know some of this stuff is repetitive, but it's important. Distressed properties. So a lot of times we have folks call saying that everybody wants a good deal, and I don't blame them. However, our distressed property inventory has whittled down to about nothing. So we're about 2% of our market is a distressed market. So you got to be ready to pull the trigger if you want to pick up something like that. And a lot of times you've got to offer more than they're asking. So, and in certain price points, our buyer agents are seeing that where they're having to go in above list price. I mean, just to be competitive. So, and those are the types of things that when we meet, we can have that discussion, along with the absorption rates of the price point that you are thinking of buying in, to kind of let you know what to expect to come down the pipe. Okay, we're going to jump over to slide 75. Interest rates. Rates are really good. I mean, under 4%, that's really good. I can't say enough. Slide 76, again, 30-year fixed, 3.78. Not bad at all. They're giving away money. It's on sale now. And then to slide 85. Let's see, FICO scores. So I've shown you this slide before, so don't think that just because you don't have a perfect credit score that you can't buy a home. So actually 50% of folks that buy a home are under 750. So, let us help guide you through that process. And if you are down there in the 5s, there are things you can do to repair your credit, and you might not can buy today, but you might be able to buy in 6 months. So let us work with you, and that helps us help you. So, and that's what we love doing, is helping you guys and making sure you're getting what you want. So absorption rates, I talked a little bit about that. We're going to move me over here. I talked a little bit about that. So in Greenville right now, and we're going to look at this column, months of inventory, you'll see, and I've got it broken down into price points. So up to about 300,000, there's 4 months worth of inventory. Now what that tells me is, let's get to my other slide. What that tells me is that's a seller's market. So 4 months and under is definitely a seller's market. So if you're looking under 3, you may have to work a little harder to find that house. If you're looking over 450, which is a buyer's market at 7 months, then you can be a little more uppity and a little more in control. So, knowing that price point and knowing the inventory, and here's Spartanburg, just for your own knowledge, their break point is about 200, 250 for a seller's market. And then about 350, they break into a buyer's market. So again, we utilize slides like this to educate our clients, and I cannot tell you how important it is to utilize a realtor, especially those at the Expert Real Estate team. Utilize a realtor who knows how to read those things, read the tea leaves of the market. So, because that impacts you. I mean, those are important things to know, rather than having somebody new that is a friend of a friend that just got their real estate license, and they don't have a broker that is passionate as I am about making sure their agents are trained, because I don't want them helping clients make bad decisions. I want them helping clients make great decisions so they can become homeowners and home sellers. So that's what we're here for. So if there's anything we can do to help you guys out, let us know. It's expertrealestateteam.com. Our office number is 864-895-9791. And if you're watching this on YouTube, find the subscribe button wherever it is and subscribe to us there. And we look forward to seeing you next month.